If you are a dumpster rental business owner and you don't know how to run Google ad campaign, or you are struggling to get lead and not seeing enough result from your existing campaign, then this video is for you. This is a step-by-step guide where I am going to show you exactly how to run a successful and profitable Google ad campaign for a dumpster rental businesses. Hey guys, it's me Barkat, a certified Google ad expert and top-rated freelancer on Upwork, along with the reviews on my Google My Business profile. If you listen carefully and follow the step I share in this video, I am confident that you will be able to set up a Google ad campaign. Successful Google ad campaign for a dumpster rental business. So stick with me. I will walk you through each and everything you need to know to set up a successful and profitable Google ad campaign for dumpster rental businesses. So before you set up a Google ad campaign for a dumpster rental, you have to have a couple of things on your hand. First, you have to do in-depth keyword research for your Google ad campaign. Plus, you have to make sure that you have a proper landing page setup. So for landing page, we use Go High Level. Go High Level is CRM, as you know that, and maybe you can use WordPress and any other CMS or maybe landing page designing software tool in the internet. There are lots of tools available in the internet. And once you have one landing page, you have to duplicate it on the ad group level. Let's say you have a dedicated ad group for rent a dumpster, right? And you have to clone a landing page for 20-year dumpster rentals so that there is a clear message match into the landing pages when someone land from your Google ad campaign. So I will show you each and everything, in this video. So here you can see I have a sample keyword research sheet on my hand. I did keyword research, for a general dumpster rental business. So you can see I break down the key ad groups for emergency dumpster rental. Dumpster rental is it's a general dumpster rental and rent a dumpster, residential dumpster rental, construction dumpster, 20-year, 15-year. I don't know what types of dumpster, what types of, dumpster you provide, maybe 20, maybe 15, maybe 30, whatever. You have to make a dedicated ad group for that services, because so that you can control the ad copy, so that you can control the keyword, you can control the landing pages. And again, you can see like roll of dumpster, construction dumpster, contractor dumpster rental, dumpster rental plus city, plus, you can see city 1, city 2, city 3. That means if you are targeting, let's say Dallas, Texas, and you are targeting like 30 miles from the Dallas, Texas, so they are like surrounding cities as well. So you have to target all of the cities, like dumpster rental in Dallas, Texas, and maybe if you target the Plano, Texas, so you have to make a different ad group called Plano, Texas. The keyword should be dumpster rental in Plano, Texas. This kind of ad group you have to create with a city-based modifier. So I believe you got the point. If I just break down a little bit more into the ad groups or keywords, why we pick this kind of keyword, I believe you have a question why we have a dumpster rental one ad group and dumpster rental near me separate ad groups. So here's the thing. This is not the legendary rule that you should follow this kind of things, but this is the breakdown we follow for all of our clients, and we see that there is a results for all of our client. And if we break down this kind of like dumpster rental and dumpster rental near me, that means near me in a separate ad group, so we can see the search terms from the keywords what we targeted into the ad group, so we can decide that this ad group is working or not. So every time if we see that our ad group is not working or maybe not performing very well, cost per conversion a little bit high, CPC is high, then we just pause the ad groups. So that's why we created this kind of things. So that's why we created lots of ad groups into our campaign so that we can optimize the campaign a little bit better. So I believe you understand what I am trying to say here. And when you do a keyword research, you have to pick the right keywords. So that means like the long tail work every time best, like instead of dumpster rental, these two phrases, if you just pick local dumpster rental company or dumpster rental services nearby, or maybe like 30-year dumpster rental, like these types of long tail keyword, it wins every time. Go for the intent. That means intent means like if I search like dumpster rental on Google, what does it really means? Am I looking for a dumpster rental company or am I looking for something else? You don't know, right? So you have to pick the right keyword, which is a great intent. So if someone searches like local dumpster rental services nearby, or maybe dumpster rental company, or rent a dumpster rental nearby, so this kind of phrases, that means there is a huge chance they are actively looking for someone's or maybe some solution or some companies or maybe services, they can talk with, or maybe they can call them, right? So just go for the intent, works every time best, and long tail works every time, and long tail wins every time. I think you got the idea what types of keyword you should pick and how to break down the ad groups. And if I just talk about the sample ad copy a little bit, so I just put together some headlines and descriptions, from ChatGPT, from competitors, so you can see like there are lots of sample headlines and descriptions. And there is a rule actually, when you write the ad copy and descriptions, always do some research. I mean, what types of ad copy and descriptions your competitors are running and your competitors are using. So of course you have to do some competitor research here. And if you don't know how to write the ad copy and description using ChatGPT, I do have a video in this channel, so I will link this video below so that you can watch the video and you can understand, you will understand how to write the proper ad copy and descriptions using ChatGPT. So for now, you can see like there are a couple of headlines and descriptions I just put together. You can see like same day dumpster rental. This is the most important line for dumpster rental businesses. Get delivery in 24/7. Like same day dumpster rental services, fast 24 dumpster delivery. So these kind of value propositions you have to write in the ad copy. So when I write the ad copy, so I break down the ads into 3 pieces. Like first line should be keyword focus. So let's say our ad group is dumpster rental. Let's say our ad group is emergency dumpster rental. I am writing emergency dumpster rental ad copy, right? So I will pick emergency dumpster rental as a first headline of my ad copy. Then probably I will like choose if there is a pricing value, something like 15-year pricing starts from $300, 15-year dumpster rental starts from $200, something like that. I will write and I will pin that kind of headline on the position 2, and third should be same day dumpster rental, get delivery in 24/7. This kind of ad groups I will run, I will put together into my campaign. And same thing for descriptions, like there is a 4 places you can add the descriptions, 4 positions. So same thing you have to do for the description as well. So when you write the ad copy, just make sure that you think about like on the client's perspective. Like if you are the person, you see the ad, will you click that ad or something like that, right? So think about from that perspective. So you have to make sure that you are writing ad copy for the human, not for the Google, right? This is the most important thing. Every time we write ad copy for Google, not for the human. So you have to make sure that you are writing ad copy for human. Your potential customers, your potential lead, so that they can click your ad. Of course, your CTR should be more than 10% in this particular space, even in this dumpster rental space. Anyway, so we have everything, we have a sample ad copy, we have sample keywords. So once you have all of these things, then you are good to set up a Google ad campaign. So to set up a Google ad campaign, you have to log in your Google ad account. So this is the Google ad account, dummy Google ad account to set up a Google ad campaign today. So once you land on this kind of interface, you have to click on the campaigns and just click on the campaigns and click on the plus icon and just start with a new campaign. So here you can see there are lots of campaign objectives. So of course, this is a search campaign we are going to set up today, and you should select the lead one. Just click on the lead options, and there is a conversion action goal. You can see like these all are the setups into the account level, by default. So let me explain about the conversion a little bit more. So I do have another video where I describe each and everything about the conversion actions. I will link that video as below so that you can watch the whole video, because it's a different phase. It takes time to set up a conversion tracking, of course, and it's a technical part, so you have to watch the video very carefully. So I will link that video on my video description so that you can have a look. So typically we track 3 things from the campaign, actually, from the search company. Specifically, one is call from ad. That means once someone land on the landing page and they just stay for X amount of time, like let's say 30 seconds or something, like 40 seconds, something like that, we track as the conversions. Second is call from extension. So if you don't know what is extensions, in Google Ads there is a term called call extensions. Like you can add your numbers as a call extension so that people can directly call from the ad. They don't need to visit the landing page to call you. They directly call from your ad, actually, from the mobile devices. That's called call from extension, or right now it's called call from assets. Extension and assets both are typically same, like Google renamed it. So we track that thing as well, if someone's call from extension or call from assets. Third is if someone submit the lead from submission. That means if we have a lead from on the landing page, some people use survey, some people use lead from. So we use both, actually. So typically for that kind of business, like dumpster rental, junk removal, like emergency based services, we use lead from on the landing page. I mean, it's a short short lead from, of course, not too vague lead from. So there are like name, phone number, email, and like what types of things, I mean, whatever services they are looking for, this kind of like couple of basics steps. So if someone submit the lead from and we direct them to a thank you page, once a thank you page visited through the Google ad journey, we track as the conversions. So typically we track 3 things from the campaign level as the conversions. If I repeat, one is landing page, calls from landing page, one is call from asset, and one is lead from submission from the landing page. So these are the 3 things you have to track successfully from the campaign. So I showed these 3 plus extra 1 on that video. So please watch that video and you will have the proper idea how to set up the Google ad conversion tracking using GTM. It's a really technical part and you have to watch it very carefully. So for now, I am just skipping that part. I am just hit continue here, and you can see like there are lots of campaign type we have here actually. So I will just click on the search one because we are going to set up a search campaign. So for the website widget, if you just click the website widget, you have to put the landing page, like URL here. So let me find a dumpster rental for today's video actually. So dumpster rentals near me. I don't know which location I have right now. Oh, it's the British Columbia. I am not going to click any ad because it will cost them, of course, a lot of money. For that, I will just click this one. Like, let's say this one. This is not a landing page. This is a website page. Of course, you don't have to use website page. You have to prepare a landing page, like dumpster rental landing pages. So if you need any landing pages, comment below. I will send you a landing page template because I have a proven landing page template for the dumpster rental because we have a couple of clients right now. We set up in GHL. So we have a proven landing page, in dumpster rental. So if you need any help in terms of landing pages, just comment below. I will help you for sure, no doubt. So for now, I just pick this URL and just paste it here because Google will treat this as a landing page URL. So I'm just adding this so that we can run the campaign. Today's campaign, that's why. So click on the continue and you have to put the name. So if I remove 8 and if I just dumpster, so I just rename the campaign lead search dumpster demo and then hit continue. And here's the most important thing in terms of bidding. So which bidding you should use, right? There's like $1 million questions. There people often ask like what bidding I should use when I start a campaign. So you can use manual CPC. Right now manual CPC is really hard to use. You can't find from here. You have to go in depth to find manual CPC, or you can use maximize clicks. So this is the one and only bidding I use and my team use when we set up a Google ad campaign from scratch. Once we have couple of conversions in the account, then we use maximize conversions with a target CPA. But for now, to start a campaign, you should use manual CPC for sure, no doubt. And I believe you have a question like set a maximum cost per bid limit. Of course you should. There should be a maximum CPC bid limit. That means you have to tell Google that I want to spend X amount of money per click. This is the maximum limit. I can't, spend, after that, or, I can't exceed that amount. Let's say I just added like 10 or maybe 12. It's a pound because I just created this account while I was in the UK. That's why the currency is the pound. Anyway, so currency doesn't matter. So if I just put like 12 pound, that means I am saying Google that I am not happy to pay more than $12 per click. So you have to set a maximum bid limit. So from where you get these leads, so while you are doing the keyword research from the exit area, then you should have the idea actually like how much you should pay, in terms of CPC. So from my experience in the US, for the dumpster rental businesses, typically if it's not from super hyper targeted area, probably you have to put like $7 or $8. I think it makes sense. Or there are like if it's from California or somewhere else like where it's super populated and super competitions, then you have to pay like $10 to $12 or sometimes $15 per click, for the long tail, of course, like not the short keywords. So for now I'm just adding 12 for now and just click on the next one. And you should uncheck all of this from here. Of course you have to do that. And in terms of locations, you should select this one, like not include like presence people in regularly, included in your location area. So you have to enter area. So for, let's say I am just putting Dallas, Texas for now, like Dallas, Texas, that's it. And hit save. and I just select this one, presence. Of course you should, this is not a political issue, of course this is not a political ad, and language should be English, of course. And I do not use any audience while I set up a campaign, but once we have some data in the campaign, then we use some audience as observation mode. Do not use any audience in the targeting space, targeting mode. You should use, like, there is a two mode. One is observation, you can see like here, observation and targeting. So you have to use audience if you want, you can of course, but you have to use audience in the observation mode, not targeting mode. So for now I'm just not adding any audience for now, so just click next. And here is the most important thing. So asset optimizations, of course everything should be unchecked. We don't use any AI max because it's a totally garbage, trust me. And I don't have any brand list to exclude right now. So for now I will just click on the skip because I am going to create campaign from scratch, not Google. So here's the thing, ad group 1, it should be, if I just copy from here like emergency dumpster rental, and if I just paste it here, emergency dumpster rental, this is the ad group name, and I should use the keyword here. So emergency dumpster rental, these all keywords, and I will paste it here, but do not use broad match. What you can do, you have to use phrase and exit both. So what I do typically, Edward Reber, and if I just show you, like if I just put here like rep, and I will copy and paste from here phrase and exit, and I will paste real. So we don't use any broad match, we use phrase and exit for the both variation for each of the keywords. So here you can see I have to add a display path in terms of writing the ad. So display path should be emergency or maybe same day service, same day dumpster rental. Yeah, same day dumpster rental. And you have to add the calls one. Of course you have to add a phone number. For now I'm just adding a phone number here. I will show you how to add the phone number from the campaign level or maybe ad group level. I will show you once I write down the ad. So here you can see you have to put some keyword based ad groups. So again, I'm just copy and paste a couple of keywords from my sheet. Emergency dumpster rental, it should be capital, of course. R should be capital. Emergency dumpster rental, of course. And emergency dumpster rental, if I can, I can't add services. I will remove this one, remove this one. So then I'll go to my sheet actually. So flat fee dumpster prices. If it's like 15 or maybe 15 years from, let's say, $300 something, you should mention that one as well. So for now I am not 30 and 40. Let's say you provide 15 and 20, so you have to mention like 15 and 20 at dumpster rental options, this kind of things. And I would say like no hidden fees, like this is the most important thing. We don't have any hidden fees, like we don't charge any hidden fees, of course. Low cost, I don't like the low cost dumpster, so instead of low cost I will use affordable dumpster hire. I don't use low cost and cheap word on the ad copy for sure. And you should use a book your dumpster right now, like this kind of things. And maybe let's say need a dumpster first, it's a good headline, of course. And I can say like get a delivery, this kind of things. And maybe same day dumpster rental anyways. So always do some research before you set up the campaign, before you write the ad copy for your campaign. I'm not writing ad copy I did some competitor research because this is not actual campaign. I am doing this campaign for this video, that's why. Anyway, so I believe you got the point, like how to pick and write the ad copy. So I created a long video, like around 12 to 13 minute video, how to write ad copy. So I just covered this screen, like how to write ad copy and how we do write ad copy, so that our CTR, click-through rate is more than 15%, somewhere at like 20 or 25%. We are getting click-through rate from the Google. So I showed on the video, so I will link that video as well so that you can have a look. And in terms of descriptions, so for let's say like these descriptions, I am copy and paste from my sheet. Need a dumpster rental first, call us and get a free code in just a minute. It makes sense, right? Looking for quick dumpster rental, get your free code when you call today. Yeah, it's a good line, of course. It's a kind of repetitive, so you don't need to have like call today for free, this kind of we mentioned 3 times on 3 descriptions. You don't need to mention this kind of things, of course. Just keep in mind that. And you have to add some dynamic descriptions so that it's different from each other's, so that people, it looks attractive on the visitor's eye, of course. And in terms of business name, you have to write your business, because this is my personal account. Of course, you should open your Google Ad account by your name, by your business names. Of course, you have to add your business name. Let's say, XYZ dumpster rental, something like that. I'm not sure, dumpster rental, this kind of dumpster rental name. So in terms of site links, you have to create some site links. If you just explain for the site link, one site link should be specific section for dumpster rental. One site link section should be 20-year dumpster rental, 15-year dumpster rental. One should be pricing, one should be contact us, this kind of scenario. And I will explain actually each and everything. So for now, I'm just hit save, and of course it should be next. And in terms of budget, let's say I am doing like $10 a day budget for now, So you can see we successfully set up the Google Ad campaign. We just created one ad group. So you have to create all of the ad groups, how many ad groups, I don't know for sure, but try to break down the ad group as much as you can, so that you can control the ad copy, so that you can control the landing page copy, everything actually, So if you need any help in terms of making down the ad groups, I will link this sheet below so that you can have that sheet. Of course, if you need any help, just comment below. I will definitely help you. And if I show you a couple of important things in this video, so you can see on the left hand side, assets. So here you have to add couple of assets or extensions. First of all, image extension. That means you have to add couple of images, like you dumpster rental images. Do not use any stock images. Try to add some good images of your business, of your trucks, or maybe like people are standing, or people you are working on the side. This kind of pictures, of course. And to use business name and business logo, you have to verify your account. So it's pretty easy how to verify the account. There are lots of videos on the YouTube. There are lots of articles on the internet. You can just write and just verify your Google Ad account, and then you can use business name and business logo. And second extension, it's a must. You should have to set up a site link extension for a Google Ad campaign. To set up a site link extension, is pretty easy to set up a Google site link extensions. I dedicatedly recorded a video on the extension on the assets parts. I will link that video so that you can have a look actually. So there should be like 4 site links extensions in the Google Ad campaign, but right now Google's recommending 6 site links, which is fine. You can set up site links. Site link text should be like rent a dumpster today, and descriptions, you just need to put some description, and you should have URL actually, 4 site links, 4 URL. So what we typically use actually, we use specific sections as site links. There is a different tactic actually I showed on my video, so that if you watch the video, you will get the point actually what I am trying to say here. And in terms of callout extensions, you have to at least add 7 to 10 callout extensions. That means why people chose you, like why should people choose you, this kind of call out line, why you are different, rather than other businesses. Do you have any offer, do you have any promotions like 15% discount, 10% discount, or maybe your flat free is like the cheapest on the internet, or maybe on the market actually, which you are targeting. So that kind of call out extension you have to add into the Google Ads search campaign. Structure snippet, it should be like your business category. Like if I just click here and select the service catalog, so let's say any types of values, from your dumpster rental business, you have to add a structure snippet here. And call extension, this is the most important thing you have to select. You have to add actually. So click on the campaign and click on the call extension and just add your number actually, phone number here. And of course you should select the right call extension asset. So you can see like on this account, I have call from extensions and assets. You have to select this one. If you watch the video, you will have the idea actually how to select, how to write, or maybe how to edit that kind of extensions. And I don't use lead from and message extension. You can use or maybe you can add the WhatsApp number into the Google Ad account. Just click on the message and just click on here. And if you want, just click on the WhatsApp, and you can just put your number actually. But I typically don't track a WhatsApp number. And location, this is the most important thing. You should have to add your Google My Business profile, so that your review can shows on the Google Ad, and you can show on the Google Map ad as well. So this is the most important thing. And if you have any promotion, if you have any pricing structure, you can add pricing assets and promotion assets into the Google Ad campaign. So I believe you got the point how to set up the Google Ad campaign from top to scratch. And I do have a course, Google Ad course from for a local service based businesses. So I will link that video as well. If you watch the short course, and you will have like proper idea how to set up a Google Ad campaign for a dumpster rental businesses. So if you need any help in terms of set up the Google ad for dumpster rental, or maybe like how to do the keyword research for dumpster rental, feel free to comment below. I am happy to help you, of course. And if you need any types of support in terms of one-to-one coaching, or maybe like Google ad consulting, Google ad audit, we do everything. And basically I do everything what I'm trying to say here. And if you need any help, you can like hop on a call with me. I can discuss with the everything with you. Maybe I can offer you free audit on your Google ad account, what's going on, and I can explain everything. I believe you watched the whole video and you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button of this video and subscribe this channels, and you can share this content with your friends and family who wants to learn Google ad, and maybe who owns a dumpster rental businesses. And I believe you enjoyed this video a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.